talking about foundation and primers. Have you guys found one that has like knocked your socks off? Because I haven't. I've really struggled finding the right consistency and formula to go with the right formula of my foundation, right? It either seems to pill or it makes my makeup kind of look goofy. It's certainly not helping it last any longer. So I got this question. Never really worn foundation, but can you tell us what to put on or what primer to use or what to put underneath our makeup to help like give it the flawless look, right? And I think it comes down to proper skin preparation and good foundation and not necessarily a primer. So me personally, I'm 40 years old. I have dry skin. And so for me, hydration is key to making my makeup look flawless. So what I do after I wash my face, I apply a hyaluronic acid. This one just happens to be my favorite. This is by WNP, but this is going to help plump the skin and it's going to help retain moisture because that's what we're struggling with. So by putting this on before I apply my moisturizer, it's going to give me the perfect base to then be able to apply my foundation. So this is what it looks like. It comes in these little individual vials, which is actually really important because as soon as you crack the seal on any hyaluronic acid, it's going to start to oxidize and you're going to start to lose the benefits of the hyaluronic acid. So when your face is wet, you're going to apply this and this is going to help plump up those water molecules. So it's going to help with those fine lines and it's going to create a nice canvas for us to apply our makeup. Then we're going to apply our moisturizer. And this is going to lock in that moisture and it's going to let the hyaluronic acid do its job all day long. Now go fill up your cup of coffee because you want to let this sit for a minute before you go into your makeup. Now I try lots of foundations and as a cosmetologist, I did a lot of makeup for like brides and proms, things like that. And I found that having a good foundation made more sense than spending money on a cheaper foundation and needing to use a primer. So I have been loving the House Labs by Lady Gaga. And it's awesome because it has skincare benefits in it. So you can skip that step. It's going to give you a glowy finish, which is going to be more flattering on your aging skin. It blends beautifully and it's going to wear all day long. And as far as coverage goes, watch this. So you're going to shake it up real good. I pump a little bit on the back of my hand, and I prefer to use a brush to apply mine. And look at this. Watch how this covers my redness. It goes on beautifully. Let's do this side. And this is nice and lightweight. Like it actually feels like extra skin. It doesn't feel like you're wearing heavy makeup. But look at that. Let's look up close. Look at the glow. All the redness is covered. It's beautiful. So I'm going to go do my contour, my blush, all the fun stuff. And then I'm going to show you how I set it so that my makeup lasts all day. And I didn't need to use a primer. All right, now that the rest of my makeup is on, we're going to set it in place so it doesn't budge all day. And I'm going to be using a powder and a spray. Let's talk about why I'm using both. So a powder is going to do a couple things. First, it's going to help control the shine. I want a little bit of a glow, but I also don't want to look sweaty. So we're going to take just a little bit of the powder and we're just going to place it where we want to control that shine. And for me, that's usually around my mouth, a little bit underneath my under eyes. We're not baking. We're not talking a ton of powder here. Just a little bit to control that shine. And then I like to do a little bit on my forehead. And this is going to help control the shine. And it's also going to kind of help lock in all of the creams that I just put on my face. My liquid foundation, my cream bronzer, my cream blush. This is going to help lock it in. Then I'm going to use a spray for an extra layer of protection. This is nice because it's actually water resistant. So if you're going to sweat or you're going to be in a humid climate, this stuff is a game changer. But this is going to help add a layer of protection that's going to help against smudging. And it's going to keep our makeup from fading throughout the day. So we're going to take this, shake it up, and we're just going to spray a little bit. And the cool thing about this is that it's like instantly dry. There's no dry time. So how do you make your foundation look flawless? Skip the primer, focus on your skin prep, use a good foundation, and make sure you're locking that baby in place. I hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, let me know.